Okay, so good morning everyone, and welcome to another session of advanced marketing. And already we have discussed a lot of things in advanced marketing. We did last class 3. Now we are entering into unit 4. And in unit 4, basically, our target would be on social media marketing. But today we start with e-commerce. So e-commerce basically the company I remember I hope I have given one example also for that example was eBay. eBay before Amazon. eBay was very famous company in India and they started their venture in 1998, 2000, 2005. They were the number one and they started their business base with buying and selling books. And the way they used to interact, the way they used to deliver, I'm not audible probably. Archana, you unmute your mic.
Sir, you are not audible properly.
What about others? Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
I think Archana, when we're speaking, there was some problem. I believe your internet connection is not proper today. I can see others; they are able to see and listen. Okay.
Sir, now,
Archana, your internet is slow today, and when you are speaking,
now it is
so you leave this and come back again. I hope that it will work. Okay, so let us continue our discussion.
Okay, sir.
So eBay was a one company, and I have given you example also. Hark.com. So eBay was a company who had taken an initiative across whole world, and what they used to do, they used to buy books. And as far as delivery of books is concerned, slowly they moved into other stuff also. So I remember in 2004 when I was in USA, I ordered one book, and now they had two options to send deliver that book, and they were dealing it not only in the fresh books, but they used to supply the second-hand books also. So I bought one books on statistics. It was second-hand book. So they had given me two options. One option, they say that we can deliver this book at your doorstep, right? One. So generally, during daytime, people are at work, so they are not at home. So they don't prefer that someone should come at home and deliver the product. The second option they had given that in USA we have 24/7 store. So in these stores, uh, there are some boxes. They keep some lockers, and in that locker they put this stuff, books or other stuff also. So now they will give you one code password. So when you go use that password, then you will see like money comes from ATM. The similar way, your books or other stuff will come from that machine. So that was something that without any issue that whether you are at home or not, they will deliver these products nearby your home wherever you will see 24/7. So they used to deliver that product. But now eBay, you will see eBay is not at all. People don't talk about eBay, but now we have Amazon. So what is this e-commerce? But before e-commerce, let me ask you what is commerce? Who can define the term commerce? Anyone? Because you did your bachelor, now you're in master. By chance, a person like me who's a layman, I ask you, sir, you have done this master degree, then before that you did a bachelor degree. You know business, you know commerce. Can you define the commerce? What is this commerce activity? Which activity? What definition you can think of as far as commerce is concerned? Yeah, tell me. Anyone?
So buying and selling of product or service.
Don't you think that is trading?
Yes, sir.
So see, this is not a layman language because you are the expert. Now you talk in technical terms. Yeah, let me see your reflection, everybody. Trade involving two parties. Yeah, so maybe more than two parties. It's not a problem. But tell me, what is commerce? So, because trading, remember, we used to have concept called manufacturing, production. Then second in business, and third business used to be the commerce. Now, may I know what is that commerce? Very basic question, but yeah, let me see. Buying and selling of goods and products in large quantities. You see, if I buy one book, that will not be a commerce. Sachin, that will not be commerce. Yeah, trade between two parties on social relation. What do you mean by social relation? Exchange of goods and services on large scale. Why on large scale it would be a e-commerce? If I buy something, maybe a one book, or you all buy through Amazon. Do you really buy in huge quantity, large scale? Or you don't buy in large scale? That is also part e-commerce. Trade among economic. Oh my God, Yashika. Another definition: trade among economic agents. What is this economic agent, Yashika?
There are people related in economic activities like buying and selling,
See,
or they are
this
earning
all
living.
business, whatever business we have, these all are economic activities. Commerce will involve transfer of goods to final consumer. Okay. Okay. Any other? Okay. So let me tell you, because when we welcome our student in first year, we teach this commerce, trade, manufacturing. So overall, actually, business has been defined in economic terms. In economics, what is economics? Economics means it's a human behavior towards limited resources and unlimited needs and wants. Simple, very simple. So whenever you plan to buy anything, whenever you plan to produce anything, right? What you are looking for? You are looking that cost would be minimum because resources are minimum, and your needs and wants are unlimited. So it's your behavior, how you decide what you do when needs, wants are unlimited, demands are unlimited, and supply is limited because of scarcity of resources. That is called economics. So all activities, business activities, are economics activity, right? Now business activity has been further divided into manufacturing or production, right? Production of goods, services. Now, what to do with that? Now, you can't keep that at your warehouse. You cannot leave it at workshop. What you need someone who will sell it or who gonna consume it. So, who gonna sell it and buy it? So that is called trading. So we have a lot of trading firms in India. They take goods from the manufacturers and supply it to the consumers, right? But when you are planning to supply directly, maybe from manufacturer, for example, Eureka Forbes, and there have been a lot of other organization also. Nowadays, services directly come from, in many cases, directly come from manufacturer, right? So this is from manufacturer directly to the consumer, but there are a lot of goods which comes through traders also, or through trading. In between there are agents, those who are known as trading organization, right? So here, is it, do you feel this is very easy to transfer goods from manufacturer to consumer, or from trader to consumer? Is it a easy way? I mean, it's a easy business. Tell me yes or no. That easily you find out who gonna buy my product. Tell me yes or no, everybody. Is it really easy that who would be my customer, who gonna buy it? Tell me in your chat box.
Okay.
Everybody reply. Okay, go ahead, everybody in the chat box. Let me see if you all are with me. Okay, but put in chat box. Let me see. So two reply in chat box. I can see 50 students right now. Okay. So why it's not easy? What kind of barrier or hurdles we have when we supply goods from trader or manufacturer to consumer? Can anyone unmute and tell me? Mr. Kalra. What kind of challenges and issues you see when you want to supply goods and services as a manufacturer or a trader to the consumer? Yeah, Mr. Okay, Mr. has mentioned. Okay, Srishti, please unmute your mic.
Sir, the consumer buys the product that they prefer. So
Okay,
that can be a
so this
barrier.
is very important that as a manufacturer, as a trading organization, we must know what consumers are looking for, right? Suppose in South India, people eat generally rice and rice products, right? And now you tell them that, okay, now stop eating rice, now start eating wheat. So will it be a right decision?
No, sir.
No, thank you. So here, what we need to do, manufacturing organization, trading organization, they need to understand who are gonna be my customer, who gonna be my customer, and what kind of needs and wants we have. So how do they know that what kind of needs, wants we have? Tell me. Yeah, Srishti.
So needs wants are very different from each other and similar in the same way.
Sorry,
But
could you repeat again?
needs and wants are very different from each
No,
other.
conceptually these are different, but
But
in
they still
general,
kind of but they still kind of same because the in today's world there are some basic necessities that we require. For example, a mobile phone and a laptop, or we can say that in summers we require AC or water coolers, or even uh, ROs and water purifiers in today's world is like a
right.
necessity item.
But how these manufacturing organization, trading organization know that you will be needed this kind of products? Like for example, AC nowadays has become basic necessity in Delhi. Now, what kind of AC you would be looking for? A AC which consume less energy, less electricity, and AC which give you what fragrance, AC which have some kind of artificial intelligence which easily read where is human being and they give through some cool air on that area only where people are sitting, right? And you need a air condition which you can use, you can run with the help of your mobile phone. So how do you know that this kind of requirement will occur in future, and what kind of product people will be liking? So how do you know that?
So that can be done with demand forecasting.
Okay, so we have demand forecasting, and this is only possible with the help of marketing research. Is it okay,
Yes, sir.
everybody? So one solution we have, that each and every organization, they must know who would be their consumer, right? Second, they must know what kind of preference, what kind of need, what kind of like, dislike people will be having, what kind of price they are ready to pay, right? What color, what feature, what design they are looking for. So how do we know all this? as a manufacturer or trader. So we should have marketing research department in our organization, or we can take it from the as a consultancy from outside from other organization. Right, everybody? So one hurdle, one barrier is over, which is that how do we know what people are looking for? And who are these people? So what is the target segment? What is the segment? Thank you very much. Someone has mentioned segment is very important. So who would be our target customer? Who would be our segment? How do we know? Can we sell our product to each and everyone? No, it's not possible. So we know this. So one hurdle, one barrier is over. So that is marketing research. So one part of commerce, we can call it marketing research. Can we know some other barrier or hurdles which we see when we do business, or we sell our product to from manufacturer or trader to consumer? Let us see
Sir,
other.
probably the pricing strategies,
Anji?
the pricing strategies.
Okay, pricing. So this pricing, what price, what color, what design, what product, how to supply, how do we know? That is through marketing research, right? Any other barrier you see? Do you think a consumer will have sufficient money to buy all products? Do they
No,
really?
sir.
So how do they get money? Yeah,
Sir,
loan from bank. Ria Godra, could you unmute your mic, Ria?
Yes, loan from bank and money lenders
Yeah,
or
yeah. Similarly, the same way, manufacturer, they don't have much capital. They don't have much money, fund with them to invest in manufacturing. So they also comes to bank, right? So your capital requirement, your financial requirement, who gonna met it? Banks are there, they help you to meet out the requirement of finance. So two hurdles are over. Money for consumer and money for manufacturer. So which agency we have which give you money? Banking. So banking is a commerce. Okay. Marketing research is a commerce. May I know some other? Those who solve the problem which comes between from manufacturer to consumer.
wholesalers or distributors.
Okay, distributors, wholesalers. So this would be what? Transportation, warehouse, right?
Yes, sir.
So warehouse will solve your what kind of problem?
The
Like
storage.
storage problem. Very good. Like apple comes from Kashmir, and you see in Delhi throughout the year you get apple, right? So where do they keep it? So we should have warehouses. So another problem of business is resolved. Then we cannot, each and every consumer cannot go to Kashmir to eat apple. What they are looking for, that fresh apple should come to our doorstep at reasonable price. So who solve this problem? Transportation. So all those services, all those activities which comes between manufacturer to consumer to find out solution to all hurdles and barriers is called commerce. Commerce activity. Now tell me, commerce is clear to all of you or not? Say yes or no in your chat box. Very simple concept. Write in your chat box, everybody. Is this term? Okay, Srishti, Archana, Ravivo, Srishti, Tanesh, Sachin, Anshula, Maulya. Yeah, go ahead, everybody. Let me see. We have 50 students right now. student we have now? Yeah, 50, approximately 49 students. Everybody needs to reply. Okay, Ritvik, go ahead, everybody. Now, you understand commerce, basic concept of commerce. What would be e-commerce then? Anyone? What would be e-commerce? Yes,
Mr. Selling goods online electronically.
electronically. So tell me, do you really go to bank for all transaction now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So bank comes to you through which way?
That too electronically.
Electronically, right? Very good. So now even export import documentation, export import, you are not supposed to take your goods from Ludhiana, from Delhi to America. You're not supposed to carry it, holding it, right? All the communication, basically ordering, receiving, payment, take place through e-commerce. Earlier it used to be through manual. That manual document will transfer from one place to another place. Now what is going on? Instead of manual paperwork, things are in electronic form, right, everybody? So whether it's a warehouse, whether it's a transportation, whether it's a banking, and one important thing, suppose you export and the importer is not making payment, right? Suppose he become a defaulter, then it's a big hurdle for you. You will not enter into a business of exporting because importer generally, they don't pay money back, right? They don't pay bills. So in that case, what we need to do? Who will make us sure that if they are not making payment, we will make you payment? Yeah. Who is that organization? We call them insurance company, right? So we have an insurance company. Now we have an insurance in agriculture also. So if you are in trouble because of fire, because the person who imported your goods is not ready to make payment or has been declared bankrupt, so in that case, we have insurance company, like in international business, export, import, we have ECGC, Export Credit Guarantee Corporation. So if you get an order and you transfer or export all those goods as per their requirement, and by chance he is not ready to make payment, then we have ECGC. So all these activity would be in electronic form. Now, whatever goods and services comes to you, that is all through Amazon, through other sites, they all comes under e-commerce. Why do it comes under e-commerce? May I know?
So because they have an electronic media that supports it.
Yeah. So they all are. So these platforms, whether MakeMyTrip.com, Amazon, these all different platforms basically are trading organization. But what they do, they facilitate, right? They facilitate different kind of services so that whatever manufacturing is offering you, that will come without any hurdle. Now hurdles were in forms of transportation, warehouse, banking, insurance, marketing, research. So all hindrances are over because of these e-commerce activities, right? So now you understand difference between commerce and e-commerce. Now you understand difference between trading and commerce. So commerce is what? All possible hindrances, right, which comes between manufacturer to consumer. If you have a solution, that solution would be a commerce, maybe in terms of banking, insurance, warehouses, logistics, right? All will come under commerce. And unfortunately, you will see we call them services. Transportation services, warehouse services, banking services, insurance services, and who play an important role in services? You have three options: technology, human being, or infrastructure. Tell me, who play an important role? Who play
The
the
human
most?
being.
Human beings, right? Why? Because now suppose what happened for last 3-4 months, every day I used to receive a call from HDFC Bank, and they were pressurizing me to take loan and upgrade my credit card. And every time I used to say no. And day before yesterday, what happened? A lady called me from SDFC that why don't you take loan? I said I don't need loan. Why should I take loan? So she said, no, 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 small amount you should take. I should I take a small amount? Then she insisted that why don't you upgrade your credit card? I said I'm not interested because I'm not using it so frequently. Very rare cases I use it, so I don't need to go for upgrading this. So she said no, 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 you should go for it. She was pressurizing me, and then finally before she stopped talking, she said I'm upgrading your credit card. So then what I did, I call a customer care. Now, unfortunately, when you call any bank customer care, you have computer interaction, computer interface. Now, what you are looking for when you talk to computer, when you have a computer interface, they have a limited option. Now, you are interested in talking to someone who will, as a human being, will give you a response. Because now you are a victim. Now you want to tell a person that I have been victimized in this way. So I need a solution, right? So I was looking for some solution. I tried to call them anytime. Then finally I got some person and I told him that this is happening. And for last 3 or 4 months, every day I receive a call that upgrade and take some loan. And this lady, I mean, she had this kind of behavior. She insisted me, she pressurized me to take a loan and upgrade my credit card. So I said, I'm not interested in your company credit card. I'm going to quit it. Right. So this is what in the whole interaction, you see a kind of stress I have had for last 3 months. Now just small credit card. I'm not a defaulter. By chance I become a defaulter, then what would be the situation you can predict, you can forecast, you can think of. So these company now they have entered up to such extent to individual life that they create such kind of social trouble, social problem to an individual that they remain in stress. So I told them that I can file a case against you, right? And I can talk to your senior also, but don't behave like this. So this is not, I believe, SDFC case, other banks. So the customer care says that this is now has become very common because sales people, they have a target. So they start pressurizing the common man. So this is, see, I mean, this kind of things are happening. So who play an important role? Is it a technology? So now technology was there, that's fine. But the customer care senior person then next day called me up and they say, sir, don't worry. And we are sorry for this kind of behavior. And now you will not receive any call from us. So I said, I'm not interested in your bank and I'm going to quit with your credit card. I'm very disappointed with the bank SDFC, right? So now what happened? I told them that I have been teaching in the university. I'm going to tell every student that SDFC bank is like this. So now what happens when someone tell you that this bank is like this? So you develop slowly a process that okay, this bank is like this. So this information flow like a fire in a jungle. So I told them that I'm going to tell 100 people, everybody I'm going to tell that this SDFC bank is like this. So now who is important? Who is important in this all interaction or solving a problem? A person who is sitting in a bank and who interact with you. And then immediately he took a decision that I will take care of that person who called you up. Now you will not receive any call and we are sorry on behalf of SDFC bank, right? So all this activity in commerce or e-commerce who play a very important role. Undoubtedly it's a technology, but more than that it's a human being, Because actually, who gonna serve all these services to you? It comes through human being. And who make you happy? Human being. Because if you are in trouble, if you are victimized, then you need someone you can talk to. So here, I believe now you understand that what is e-commerce. Conceptually, now you understand that whenever you think of manufacturing goods and services, what product, what goods, what services, what color, what design you need to produce, what price, how to distribute, this all will fall under marketing research. So market research organization are basically a commerce or e-commerce organization. Now, second problem in a producing goods and delivering it up to the consumer would be you would be needed money. So who gonna supply you money? Banking. So banking is there. Who make you ensure that if you are in trouble, if you don't get your money, or if you're not able to sell out your products, especially in agriculture, other businesses too, or your business has some trouble, maybe got fire or something like that, or someone has stolen your products. So we have insurance, transportation, warehouse. Similarly, there have been a lot of other activity too, which all fall under commerce. And fortunately or unfortunately, these all e-commerce activities are services. So Indian GDP, if you see now, 60 to 70% consist of commerce activity, means services. So now you can see how important is e-commerce, how important is commerce. Each and everything. What kind of services we get? Let us see that. So before that, let us see this one or two slides. Then we'll see what kind of services we have. So e-commerce basically uses a website. So generally we have a website. Do we have other channel through which we interact with people? Beside website, anyone?
Emails,
Sorry,
emails,
what is that?
So emails,
Emails.
apps, applications, phone
Applications.
applications.
Okay. But applications, don't you think they are somewhere linked with the particular website?
So we can say that like websites are for desktops and laptops, whereas emails are for mobile phones.
For transferring that information. Okay. But that information, when you get, you want to see that, you want to authenticate that particular thing. So you want to search, you look for website. Okay. So e-commerce uses a website to transact or facilitate the sale of products and services online. Online retail sales have exploded, and it is easy to see why. You know why online retails are going on. So good thing is now you don't need any physical space now. You don't need. And now the biggest venture, you can see Bitcoin. I'm not familiar with Bitcoin, but everything is online. I mean, no physical things. Same thing happened with Amazon also, this platform also. Government put a lot of pressure on these organizations that you should have physical places, physical offices somewhere in India. It's not possible that whatever business you do, it comes from other country, but you should have at least one or two offices in Delhi or maybe some other places in India. So here you see these all retail sales have been exploded like anything, and easily you can see. And what they are doing, basically they trade, they facilitate the sale of. So basically commerce is what? It's a trading plus the taking care of or barriers and hurdles. Online retailers can predictably provide convenience.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, are you on slide number 127 or 128?
I am on e-commerce marketing, the main heading.
So the slide hasn't changed yet.
Okay. Let me see. Now, no.
No, sir. You may reshare it again.
Okay, just a minute. Now, can you see all slides?
Yes, sir.
So I'm on this slide, right? Let me go from current slide. Now this is visible, everybody, definition.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So e-commerce uses a website to transact or facilitate the sale of products and services online. Online retail sales have exploded, and it is easy to see why. Right. Second, online retailers can predictably provide convenient, informative, and personalized experience. How personalized experience? Basically, you must have seen review. You might have seen review of individual, those who have used those services. Even a bloggers. Bloggers, they give a review in the sense that they visit that place, they use that product, and then they say, tell you how to use that product and up to what extent they are satisfied or not satisfied with the product, goods, or services. So it would be a kind of personalized experience they share with you. And you people also, sometimes you give a feedback, you give some ranking to different services you have been using, right? If you're not happy, then you will give some kind of review in terms of remarks, in terms of comments, in terms of like, dislike, or maybe in terms of some blogs. Okay, so this, and plus this online, they give you possible information that sometimes they give you a 3D view of a product, that from all angle you can see that product, the color, shape, design, right? So that is what it gave you, some kind of information, and it's very convenient because uh, suppose I want to make transaction and go to SBI bank, it would be a big pain for me because I stay in a queue for half an hour, and then they say, sir, there is some issue with network, so come tomorrow. So it's gonna be a big cost for me, and that cost would be not in terms of money, but could be a kind of psychological cost, right? So here, this online system has created some kind of convenience that you're not supposed to go out from your home. You're not supposed to visit some other place. Everything would be at your finger. Everything would be at your fingertip. Things would be delivered at your doorstep. So that kind of convenience this e-commerce have created by saving the cost of retail floor space. So cost is less. The reason is simple, that physically you are not supposed to buy or rent, get some space on a rent, right? Less staff, less inventory you need to manage, and you're not supposed to buy all at your warehouse. According to order, you get an order, then transfer that order to a manufacturer, then manufacturer will supply it. For example, Amazon. Amazon is an organization connected with millions of supplier or manufacturer of goods. So whenever you order, do you think they possess all the goods? No, at all. They transfer it to the manufacturer, and then from manufacturer, through some way, it comes to your home. So here, that cost has come out, that cost has come down. So this is what, and can also probably profitably sell low volume products to niche market. And something very unique, that whenever you need some product, generally when I was like you, we used to go to CP or Chandni Chowk, so we used to have two market, or third would be Chandni, Sarojini Nagar. But now, for example, I was looking something for my new house, some painting for wall, some wall hanging. So it has been more than 6-7 months. I was looking something which should be very unique, because we all need our products, some products for our home, maybe a couch, sofa set, or everything. You will see that we need something which should be unique. Someone else should not possess that. So I saw one YouTube video, and that couple is from Netherlands, and they have shown their home on that YouTube video. And then they show some wall hanging, and they say that we order it from USA and it cost them 5,000 rupees. So that was something which I thought that I should have. So now see up to what extent we have gone. Just for a wall hanging, just for some design for my drawing room, I was thinking up to such extent that product would be. I have seen that product that lady has possessed at Netherlands, and from that I got an idea that I should have similar kind of thing. And it was basically a world map, that the whole world is designed in a sense that when sea is there, ship is moving, right? Something like that was there. So up to such extent we have gone, such kind of options we have. You can see that product seen in Netherlands, but buying from USA and delivering to India, right? So the whole world is available as a market, and the whole world is a supplier for you to supply goods and services at your doorstep. So up to such extent, your preferences, your 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 demand, your product, whatever you like, it has become so niche now. As per your requirement, just think of product and product would be available at your doorstep, right? So this is what nowadays, whenever you want a product, what you do, you Google it. So whenever you write a comment, write something on a Google, for next 1 week, for next 1 month, you will see similar kind of picture will pop up whenever you see email or whenever you see anything on your laptop through internet. So that product would be revolving around somewhere. Similar products would be revolving around somewhere. So that they all are ready to serve you. And if you have very unique need, that also solution you can find out. Otherwise, if you go physically, you will have very standardized and limited options. So now, sorry, what kind of e-commerce facility, what kind of e-commerce services we get? Do you think we interact in e-commerce in customer to customer way also? Do we really buy from customer to customer also?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
So through OLX, one can sell
Yeah,
their.
OLX. Very good, very good. So now we have one platform. Unfortunately, this platform is not having any physical space, right? So now we have customer to customer. Now you have something, some stuff you want to sell, and you see a lot of option that a lot of people are ready to buy it. So now you have any other?
So
Any-
quicker.
Yeah, quicker. Yeah, very good. Car dekho. Okay, quicker. Very good, Raviji. Very good. So you have a car you want to sell. You will get, Okay, any other? Car 24. Okay, Ria, thank you very much. Any other? OLX. OLX Auto. Rishit, very good. eBay. Yeah, eBay. Yeah, second-hand products. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, everybody. Social media apps. Yeah, now we have personalized message also. Okay, great. Quicker. Go ahead, everybody. Any other? OLX? Yeah, Amulya, OLX here. Any other? Any other guesses? Are you all married? I believe not. You all are bachelor, right? Yeah. So you have shadi.com where give you a perfect match, right? Shadi.com, I believe, or something like that. Yeah.
So shadi.com, Bharat
Yeah,
Matrimony.com.
matrimonial. So these all platforms are basically facilitating services, and it's a kind of consumer to consumer, right? Consumer to consumer, matching the resources, matching different kind of resources. Okay, and anyone can enter into this business without much capital, without a big technology, right? Now we have a lot of free software, right? So you can interact, you can use, you can buy this product. For example, I'm a consumer, I don't produce anything, but I got a YouTube channel, so I produce something, upload, and a lot of people, they watch education, my educational YouTube channel. Then recently I started another one because I have a lot of interest in traveling. So that has become the second YouTube channel. So that is also, a lot of people are now into a C2C e-commerce business. The second is government to consumer. Any example? Have you seen any where government supply goods and services to directly to the consumer?
So ration shops.
Okay, ration shop. Is it online?
Okay, so online platforms.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Like during the COVID time, they had started this online service as well for the ration shops,
Okay.
through which you can
Okay.
get a doorstep ration delivered.
Okay, good. Great example. Any other? Do you know if I hope you all are 18 plus now. If you wish to have your voter ID card, what should you do? You should to go to some place now? No at all. No at all. Right? Till 30th of November, you have one app. Register on that app. Go to dashboard. Gives out all information. Right? And without any effort, without much pain, the ID, voter ID would be delivered at your doorstep. So who is supplying you that services? Who manufacture that? Government. Can we have, yeah, e-prevent. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ravi. Any other example, anyone? So voter ID card is the excellent example. E-Parivahan. Your passport, right? Your passport directly comes from, and now you have what? Online facility. Upload all possible document online, right? What else? Any other? DigiLocker. Yeah, great. Thank you, Tanish. Thank you very much. E-Parivahan, DigiLocker, voter ID, passport, visa also, right? What else? If you were a tourist during COVID-19, e-pass, right? Okay, great. So we have government to consumer. Do you think business to business? Any example of business to business e-commerce? Yes, anyone? Business to business, business to consumer, we have a lot of example, right? Business to consumer, everything, whatever we are in, this is all fall under business to consumer. Any example of business to business?
So, like as specific, we don't know the website, but there are many auditing firms which provide their services to some other firms which requires CAs
Like Denso
or
India,
marketing services.
Denso India provide lot of parts car parts to Maruti Udyog Limited, right? So basically, when an organization providing goods and services to other organization, for what purpose? Not for final consumption, but for value addition, for further production. That is called business to business, right, everybody? So we have this, you can see types of e-commerce: consumer to consumer, government to consumer. Can we have something consumer to government? Anything consumer to government? Yes, anyone? Think about
So
it. Yeah,
we
tell
can
me.
suggest a text that is suggested.
Exporters, yes, consumer
Like,
to, very good. Thank you very much. So now you understand what we have been talking about. Now, what is e-commerce? Types of e-commerce we have discussed. Now, why e-commerce? While consumers often go, is it visible? Next slide to all of you. On a slide, I have mentioned why e-commerce. Is it visible, everybody?
No,
Okay, let me come. There is some problem.
no, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir. Now it is.
Yes, sir.
okay, fine. So while a consumer often go online to try to find lower prices, online retailer in fact compete in three key aspects of a transaction. So why generally we go for e-commerce? Generally we feel that prices would be low, prices would be competitive, and there have been a lot of organization. They are in a business. Uh, they are in a business to give you the best price, right? So make my trip come, they give you all option that, okay, if you want to go by air, these are different options, different timings, different aircraft, different company are offering, and these are the charges. Similarly, if you want accommodation, you want to go to some other place. So they gave you an option that these different option accommodation and how much far away from the city or from the railway station or from the bus stands. So they gave you all competitive information which you would be looking. But one thing we have in our mind that whenever we are looking on online, the main motto is that price would be the lowest, right? So and generally what happened, I have seen nearby my home, I saw one market where we have approximately 70-80 shops, and they all are selling one product, mobile phone, right? Repairing mobile phone, selling different kind of mobile phone, different companies brand. And generally people come to these shops, ask for price, ask for model, and then they tell the shopkeeper, see, online the price is this, price is low. I'm going to buy online. Would you like to sell this product at this price? And then they check online on their mobile phone. They tell, see, online through Amazon and some other platform, this is the price. So one thing we are sure that the prices would be the lower, right? So this is one important point when we think of e-commerce, when we think of online. But here, what we have three very important thing, that what kind of website you have, what kind of interaction you have. Is it an active website or a passive website? Second, what about delivery? How they going to deliver this product? Within 24 hours, less than 24 hours, more than 24 hours? What is the, and how they will deliver it, right? So that's very important, because sometimes you order, so, and how means, is it a free delivery or they're going to charge it, right? Sometime you buy sofa set couch, you feel that if I'm buying from Faridabad or from faraway place, the cost transportation would be 2,000, 3,000. But company gave you an option that, okay, we are not, the delivery would be free. So you are the happiest person, right? And very important thing, if you see any trouble with the product, if you're not happy with the product, goods and services, then someone should be there. Someone should be there to reply. Someone should be there to listen to your complaint. So here, how you gonna address the problem when it comes? So how this company will resolve problem, how they will give response to your issue or a problem which comes in the business. So I stop it here today, and tomorrow we'll continue. We'll talk a little bit about e-commerce, and then we will enter into social media marketing. Right, everybody? So say bye and thank you very much for being today, and we'll continue
Thank you,
tomorrow.
sir.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Yeah, Ravi,
Thank you, sir.
please tell me you have one question.
So isn't that hampering the local business, like the offline business? So how can they tackle it?
Yeah.
The price competition with the
Yeah, generally
e-commerce
this
online
happens. One,
business.
but don't you think that, for example, just think of Ola and Uber. So whenever you book Ola, Uber, you talk to a guy, and guy will tell you, see, 20% we pay to Ola or Uber. But why still they are attached with Ola, Uber? The reason is simple. Now earlier they used to get few people, right? Few order, maybe 2 or 3. Now they are getting 10. Same thing with this also, because Amazon, this big organization, they don't possess, they don't own any manufacturing organization. They outsource it from small and medium and big organization too, right? So you might have seen recently Amazon advertisement. They mentioned that we outsource our product even from a small farmer, small artisan, small manufacturer, right? They may be in a very, very small cities, interior area of Banaras, right? Or Allahabad or some other place. So that has come now, that has become very common now, because now on Amazon or other platform, you are looking for something such niche product, which accessibility of this product is not so easy. Either physically you need to go, or someone there should be there to supply that product, and it's not easy because you cannot trust them. But at least now we have these platform, you can trust them, and you can see virtually the products, and they give you guarantee that the origin of that product is that particular place which you are looking for. So yeah, there are maybe some disadvantage that the small organization, they cannot compete with them. But on the other hand, these organizations, these all alternative, we call them alternative substitute, whether it's Amazon, makemytrip.com. In scientific technical term, we call them alternative substitute. But they are giving you option. For example, this the Oyo, right? You remember I had given you example yesterday. Oyo targeted those accommodation which are not in main downtown or main city, which are 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer from far away from that place, and used to get very, very few people, right? Now their occupancy rate has gone up from 20 to 80%, right? They are paying, yes, 10 or 20% commission to Oyo, but now see the occupancy rate. Now in overall, just think of profit or revenue, it has gone up. Right. So I agree with you that yes, there is some problem, but now people, small, even the organization, they also get benefited out of that. Is it okay? I hope I answer your question. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.